they call it a midlife crisis anymore. You question your choices, your relationships, your career, your identity, and you wonder, what happened to me? Maybe nothing happened to you. Maybe something is finally waking up. Because sometimes life has to become uncomfortable enough for us to stop running on autopilot. The achievements don't feel the same anymore. The money doesn't silence the questions. The relationship can't fill the emptiness. And the person you spent years trying to become starts feeling like a costume. This is where the ego gets scared, because the ego asks, what am I losing? But something deeper asks, what am I finally ready to release? The identity, the need to prove yourself, the old wounds, the need to be understood, the fear of disappointing everyone, even the version of yourself you once thought you had to protect. And then you begin going inward. You meet the child inside you who learned to survive before learning how to live. You meet your shadows, your addictions, your fears, your patterns, your anger, your loneliness, and slowly, instead of fighting yourself, you begin understanding yourself. You discover that healing isn't becoming someone new. It's coming home to the parts of yourself you abandoned along the way. And somewhere in that process, something changes. You stop asking, what should I do with my life? And start asking, what wants to come through me? You stop chasing a life that looks successful and start creating one that feels true. You stop living only for survival and begin living from awareness. Love becomes deeper. Relationships become more conscious. Freedom becomes more important than approval. And purpose becomes more important than status. So if you're somewhere in your 30s, 40s, 50s, and you're questioning everything, maybe you're not broken, maybe you're not lost, maybe you're not having a midlife crisis. Maybe the old version of you is simply becoming too small for the person you're becoming. This isn't the end of your life. It's the beginning of your life. And perhaps midlife isn't where we lose ourselves. It's where we finally begin to find ourselves.